Can you guys see what time that says? Yeah, 4:39 a.m. Why am I awake right now? Oh, goodness, I have no idea. When does jet lag go away? I've been up at least since 4. Like, at least. Because I've been laying here trying to go back to sleep. But it's not working. So I think I'm going to be up for the day. Yay!
Good morning, guys. What's up? I don't know why, but I really want to start this video off with what's cooking good looking, and I think it's because I'm hungry, so I wish something was cooking in my kitchen right now, and I wish someone good looking was cooking it for me instead of me having to go out and make something for myself. But hair is still up in a towel. I'm about to blow dry it, and then I'm probably going to curl it because that's what I do every day with my hair, and I'm kind of boring, and I just finished putting my face on. So if you watched some of my other vlogs, I've mentioned it, and I know I mentioned it in the live stream and stuff. I am redecorating my condo. Surprise, surprise. I know, I feel like I decorate and redo like my room and stuff all the time, but I decided that I wanted it to be a little bit homier. I didn't want it to be so like showroom, and I just felt like it was like very porn star, to be honest. Like I have like a faux crocodile leather sofa and stuff. Anyways, sold that sofa. So today I'm meeting with my interior decorator. I'm working with an incredible interior designer from SFA, which is just this really awesome design firm that I've seen a lot of their model apartments, and I was really in love with them. So I reached out and kind of talked to them, and I had talked to a lot of different interior designers because I wanted to find the right fit for me. And when I met with Steven, it was like the first time that I felt like he got what I wanted to do with my place, and he wasn't going to push his own like thoughts on me. Like obviously I'm hiring him because he has like an expertise and he knows better than I do and stuff like that, but there's a fine line between giving advice and being like, no, this is what you need, when it's not what you want, if that makes sense. So I have a meeting with him today, and we are going to go shopping. We have 5 hours blocked out, and we're going to go to Restoration Hardware, Pottery Barn, West Elm, Jonathan Adler, a couple different places. And basically today is just going to be a walkthrough where I just point out things that I like, things that speak to me, and so that way he can kind of get a sense of my style, and then he's going to put together like an inspiration board and all that sort of stuff. Honestly, I'm just really ready to like get this ball rolling and have my home feel like my home. Like when I walk in the door, just be like, I'm home. So that is what I'm doing today. Call me crazy, but I'm actually really proud of these that I made online. So my interior decorator said that he needed a floor plan of my place with all the measurements. So I did this, and now I just need to go through and write the measurements. I have them all like on a little thing that I hand drew out, but this is actually from the Make Room online. It's totally like free to use the site and stuff, and I've been using it to plan out my rooms for a while. This is just a blank floor plan that I made of my place, and then this is the one that is how I've imagined we are going to set up the furniture. Now, obviously, this could change drastically to the way that it actually ends up happening, but this is just kind of what I've thought about. So my office is going to stay the same because I just did it and I absolutely love it. And then I'm thinking I'm going to turn the dining table this way instead of long ways, which it is right now. And everything is to scale. So like I put in the actual dimensions of the sofa, and then the rest of the stuff is just like standard sizing. And then for my room, I want to get a little chair for the corner, and I want to get some area rugs for the place and stuff like that. So this is kind of how I've envisioned it. So I went ahead and printed it off so we can take it to the store with us. But like I said, it might totally change. I had to use a tape measure that only went up to 12 feet to measure. And can I just tell you that this across is 27 feet. So if that gives you an idea of me struggle bussing by myself, trying to get the measurements, but I'm actually really proud of the way these turned out. Like, I think I did a pretty good job for just doing it myself. I just made myself some lunch that I'm going to enjoy before heading out, and it looks like popcorn. That is actually scrambled eggs with a little bit of cheddar cheese on top of a pita bread with some sriracha on top. And if you guys have never tasted this, then you are missing out in life. Just saying, just throwing it out there. You should taste it. All right, so I've got my sick little baby in the car right now. I just had to take him to the vet because when I got up this morning, I noticed his eyeballs were sick. So I called the vet and they said they could get him in at 5:15. So after my interior decorator appointment, I went ahead and took him, and they ran a bunch of tests and said that he just has an eye infection that he probably picked up when I was in Europe and he was staying with the dog sitter and around a ton of other dogs. They said it's not a big deal, but they gave me some drops to put in his eyeballs for the next 7 days. Teddy, how did you feel about it? He said it was more action than he's had in a while. They stuck a thermometer up his booty hole. Everyone on Twitter is saying, pray for Teddy Bear's eyeballs. Yes, they are. Does that make you happy? Why are you acting like you're hot right now? I have freezing air blowing on you. He's like, it's so nice, Mom. So nice. Kira and I just went to go visit our friend who is in the ICU and sat with her for a couple hours. And now we are so hungry. We took her, well, Kira went and picked up balloons and she got the cutest balloons, you guys. There was like a huge one. There was princesses.
All the Disney princesses.
All the Disney princesses. And then another one that was like, just said get well soon. And then we brought her chocolate covered strawberries, which is what she was craving yesterday. But today she wasn't craving chocolate covered strawberries. She was craving goldfish. So we're like, we're sorry we can't make you happy. So tomorrow.
Goldfish would have been cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper. Yeah, but anyways, now we're so hungry. So we're trying to figure out if we want to go pick up something and take it back to my place and like watch. I've never seen Friends before and Kira loves it. So we're talking about maybe starting it and watching it like together as a series. We could just walk up this little.
Yeah, we can do it. We have legs.
We've got leggies. So we're talking about either picking up food and taking it back and watching Friends. Nice. Yep. Still there.
There we go.
Still in the same place you left it.
It's amazing how that works.
Yeah. Wow. No. So we're either gonna go pick up food, and I feel like I look so horrible right now. I feel like
delusional.
all the comments are gonna be like, "You look so ugly." We're either going to go pick up food right now and take it back and like watch Friends, or we're gonna go sit down at a restaurant and get food and be served. So what do you want? I really don't know. We're gonna figure it out right now. Hi. Hello. Guys, I'm at Elle's place because I am taking care of Pinecone while she's out of town, and I found this coffee and I'm taking it with me. So sorry, Elle. Sorry, not sorry. This is my payment for taking care of your kitty cat, your chitty chat. I'm taking the Starbucks mocha. Back to my home we go. Back to my home we go. Did I scare you? I feel like this totally would have scared me. Right now I have a face mask on that looks pretty funky but works so incredibly well. So it is the Michael Todd True Naturals Kaolin Clay Detoxifying Facial Mask. It's extra absorbent, oily combination, and acne prone skin.